It's been a minute. Got my car back. I still gotta get an air filter right here, but everything is routed up. I have actually been driving it for a little while. I just fixed an exhaust leak, I hope. This is the only other thing I really need to work on, is this, because that is the mass airflow sensor. Can't run it without that. This isn't even tight. Can't run it without that, right? But the issue is, this piece for that MAF sensor costs like $130, if not more. I think one I seen was like 300 bucks. I can't afford that shit, bro. Your boy broke. Also, on my wastegate, there's no clip on that, so this just rattles like a motherfucker. Annoying as hell. Well, that's what you get when you buy a used turbo kit. Another thing I missed, this was the Speed by Design. It's the GTX 307061. Nope, 307060R, whatever it is. 30, zoom in maybe, the focus, yeah. 3076R. So, it's a pretty large turbo, I believe it's for this kit. I think that was the biggest one they sold for the kit. Pretty happy with it. Makes some good power. I got the wastegate turned down to like 7 pounds right now. I'm checking oil. I had to buy this intercooler kit. Had to route all of that. One of the parts with that is that thing looks beautiful down there, right? The car is tilted. That's why it looks funny. One of the things was, there used to be a washer kit right here for the windshield wipers. There's a big old tank right in here. Well, as you can see, that's not there anymore because of this 3-inch piping. This did actually come with the kit. This part did, which is super great because without this, I would have been screwed. I would have had to buy another one. Down here, you can see the headers, which pretty badass. Love them. Ignore the melted plastic. That was that you can see probably what caused that. It should be better now. And then while we're under here, there is a header stud. Is that one right there? You see how shiny it is? I just had to replace that because when I took these off to do some maintenance on my oil pan right here, I had to actually put a gasket on it, a real gasket. Get back off front of this car now. Buy a lower card, they said, or lower your car. It looks better, they said. Oh shit. The only downside with this is I still have a cat. I got rid of the other one. Where I'm at, that doesn't matter. And that with the EPA emission laws going away, it's even better. Oh, another thing, I did have to replace this wastegate line. That was actually my overflow in my reservoir, coolant reservoir. But the line blew apart, so I had to replace it. I just stole that line temporarily and then went to the hardware store and got this one. Let's see. Set out of shop for 2 months. I replaced the battery. You know, my cousin still did that damage. I got most of the dent out. It still looks pretty shitty because I'm not a body repair guy. Overall, though, love the car. Keep you updated. I'm letting it car cool down so I can double check these studs. Figured to make a quick little video. Another thing is, I got my OFT here, right? I just use a pop socket, and that sometimes it flies off and you get a lot of throttle. And then this is the cheap eBay head unit, which took me forever to figure out. I'm gonna pop this off. If anybody else buys this head unit and can't figure out what's going on with it because my door speakers were not working, in 1 second, let's see if I can prop my phone up somewhere. Maybe. I'll just try to do it one-handed. These don't use bolts to pop in, so you can literally just kind of grab in a corner and pull. That corner always does the best. Wiggle it. Yeah. So ignore this mess. It took me a lot. It took me 3 months of troubleshooting to get this figured out. On this one right here, you can see I have this blue wire, which is the amp control wire, by the way. It plugs into this separate harness. You get this, and this wire, it's a small black one on this unit. There's a big black one right there in the middle. Don't touch that one. That is your actual ground. But they actually had this, which is your amp control. They had it wired to ground, which means naturally it's never going to turn on. And this one right here, that's the wire I cut from it. I fired it up though, and all the speakers work great. I'll fix this after the fact. But as you can see, you know, your boy got Subway Surfers, Crunchyroll, Netflix, all of it. My brain's not working. So you open the Z-Link, which this is the CarPlay unit. There we go. It's, ooh, I dropped the phone. It's pretty sweet. You get all this. You can go right here to YouTube Music. Maybe. It's a little slow, man. That's what you get when you buy cheap shit. We'll play some white girl music because that's what I've been listening to. Maybe. Yeah. Stop now. Okay, thank you. It's pretty great. I would highly recommend it after the 3 months of troubleshooting I did, but hopefully that helps somebody as well. Just knowing that this black wire on this 10 pin, I believe it is, this little thin one on the bottom left, it's right beside that orange wire. You see where my tape is, this wire. You gotta cut that and wire that to your blue. Don't do any damage, because not all these head units are the same. I watched like 100 videos trying to figure this out before I finally sat down and just read the pinouts on both sides of this. I read the pinout from this, read the pinout from the factory harness, and got it all figured out. Car's doing excellent. I'm letting it cool down. I'll check it again, and then I'm gonna take it for a little test drive, make sure the noise is gone. It may be warped, so I may have a little tick, but I'll take that over what it's been. I will see y'all soon. Oh, I almost forgot. I'm gonna have to add this clip in afterwards. Another thing I had to do with this kit was get this, this map sensor. This is a 3-bar map. What I highly recommend you don't do, right? Don't do this, because this is what I did, and it fucked me up for 2 months. If you decide I have my own open flash tablet, I can tune it myself, don't try. Because I tried that, and because it's a 3-bar map, I don't know what exactly happened, because I used the same definitions as I did before I tuned it, because I had the burble tune on, not tuned it myself. I ended up having to get gentle. I ended up having to get in here, right? You had to pull this panel off. There's a bunch of panels down here. You might be able to see it. I had to pull my ECU out and replace it. This is a 2013 BRZ, right? Let's see if it shows anybody right here. It's not gonna say it. But this is a 2013 BRZ. It now has a 2015 Scion FRS ECU in it. I had to pull that shit from the junkyard, which was all on its own hard enough to find. So, it's not worth it, man. It's not worth it. Oh, but in that note, if you do ever decide to do that, and you break your ECU in general, look it up. There's a ECU pairing method, because I called around so many shops, and you know, OBD2 right here. Go to your OBD port. After you do it, there should be 2 pins around the center-ish. I don't remember the actual pin numbers. If I find them, I'll throw them off the screen. But there should be 2 pins. You can jump to like a paper clip or just a wire, strip both ends of it. Quick update. While I was editing this video, I was actually trying to find the video I had originally watched. And it was this one by BRZ Rage 6 years ago. I will put this in the link of the video, the description. That way you can all find it. And honestly, just wanted to say thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it this far. There's still, what, 20 minutes left of this video, so maybe you stick around. I hope you do. Let it sit for 30 seconds, power off, power on, so on and so forth. And then it worked for mine. And after calling like 35 shops in the area, and all of them said, absolutely not, we don't touch Subarus, we won't do that, go to the dealer. I'm a broke bitch. I ain't got money for the dealership, so I do all this shit myself. Just try that first. It's always worth a shot. Worst case scenario, you gotta go to the dealership, and they're gonna give you a new ECU anyways and charge you out the ass. Also, while the car's up in the air, I might as well show this. You know, big beautiful rear end on the BRZs. Faith drives achievement, of course. What do we think about the exhaust? I could have done like a million videos, and this is a true catback. This goes all the way up places. I love it. It's got some decent welds on it. It's pretty cheap. Everything I got was from eBay. The reason my tow hook's in here is because I cut the muffler off when I first got the car, and it melted this piece, which is kind of funny. Ooh, another thing I might do while I'm working on it today is I don't know if you can tell or not, but this is a little foggy, and that's literally water. It ain't gonna anything, but yeah, that's water. Here, do this side again. Yeah. I added a backup camera. I literally ran it through here because I couldn't get the wire to run right here, and you can see it. I actually have, I don't want to look at my trunk right now, the trunk's a mess. Anyways, you just take this off because that's just an extra power wire, I believe. Not positive for sure, but I don't need it. I have it run all up in here. There's usually a panel covering this. You see I have all my clips in here. And then I tapped off of the tag light to power it. I ran it all the way through the car. It's been a while, so I'll give y'all a good video. It's been a while, right? I have it ran from behind the seat. You can kind of, I have the wire tucked in there, but back here behind this, maybe? No, you can't really see in there. The wire runs through here though. Yeah, you can see it. Runs through there, down here. I have it, actually used to have it tucked under this panel too, but where I actually pulled that head unit out because it was driving me nuts and I couldn't figure it out, I just pulled everything back out and then ended up throwing it back together. Pretty great car. I also don't ever put too much pressure on this because I had my LFT over here and I pushed to make sure it's secure and it broke. That's all I really have right now for updates. I think I'm not trying to go too far into detail on this. Oh yeah, gotta love the self-closing doors. Ooh. While we're at it. I know we're leaving winter now. Just gonna pull some trash out of my door real quick. Anyways, so right here. If your windows ever get stuck and they don't want to roll up or down, if you hold both of these down, they know the window's gonna roll all the way down. Once it's all the way down, you're gonna hold it for I think 10 to 20 seconds, right? And then you'll let up and you'll roll it up and repeat. Once it's all the way up, you'll continue to hold it for another 10 to 20 seconds. And it should reset this switch. Now, if the passenger window itself is the only one with a problem, you have to do that only on the passenger side. And then afterwards, it may have you do it. I've had to do it like that once over here, but that was the only time. Gotta love the winter. These cars hate it. You would think, being a Subaru, they wouldn't mind it so much. Look at this. Ignore my mat to work on the car. Beautiful car. Beautiful truck. Beautiful car. English. Alright, now I'll see y'all soon. Alright, round two. I got it off the jack stands. My pinch welds are screwed, of course. God, I just scared the hell out of myself. Got the radio put back together while I was waiting. I love this. And this was tuned by a guy named Steve. I have to look up Messenger. That's where he usually contacts people. You can find him on like the GT86 Facebook group, also on the FT86 forums. Just boost twice. Also on the FT86 forums. He does really good work. He's really helpful. Because like I said, I've tried tuning stuff and I'm really interested. I mean, I'm a fucking car guy who is interested in it. Tuning's hard, man. I respect the hell out of him. But he literally walked me through everything he was doing. He explained it to me. He's pretty cool, pretty good guy. So if you need your BRZ or one of the twins tuned, I highly recommend him. I think on the FT86 forum it goes by like Steve99. I don't know if he really wants to have a shout out, but dude did a great job. And a lot of people say not to tune on the OFTs because you can't control boost well. That's only necessarily true if you have an electric boost controller. In my mind, I'm not entirely sure on that, don't quote me. But when you're doing wastegate, nobody really cares, man. Roll the window down. Probably shouldn't do this while I'm driving, but whatever. Oh yes, the noise is gone for the most part. I can still hear it out there. It is a little bit tick, 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 tick. It's a lot quieter than it was though. And I still need to go back and retorque everything, so we'll see. You know, I see how people don't record and drive. This shit's hard. What the fuck, bro? A random ass Chevy Suburban Tahoe. Just got a little boosted Subi. Alright. Quick little second gear pull if I can. And that sound. That sound is awesome. Love it so much. Holy shit. And while we're yapping, I'll give you another update. I no longer have a Ducati. I decided to let it go back because honestly, overrated as hell. Good bike, not gonna lie, but it was overrated as shit. Ducati is not worth the money. Again, that's my opinion. They're cool bikes, but if you want something you can really just beat on and not have to worry about paying $7 grand to have the valves checked, even though they have their own Desmo whatever hell design to keep that from being a problem. Oh, they still gotta check them. Love it. This shit's hard with one hand. Let's try to give you some pure noise for a second if we can. I'm in fourth gear. Downshift real quick. And beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Alright, well, I'm going to put the phone down now, and yeah, we'll see. I'm not going to try to back in one-handed, though. Beautiful car. You know what, while I'm at it, now that the car's running, I can give you another update on this. I do have this wired into the reverse gear, but the issue is with this, the way I have it set up, is you have to have the headlights on, which naturally dims the screen, and then put it in reverse. Camera quality is not the greatest. I mean, it's a cheap camera. It looks better on this phone camera than it does in person, which is actually really sad, but it's not bad. It gives you a better idea with the blind spots in this car, because let's be honest, blind spots? Nah, none, zero. Alright, I think that's enough. Good little update for y'all. I hope y'all enjoy the video. And give me any inputs or ideas on what to do to the car next. I'm wanting to go for like an STI style build. And I feel like this car should have had an STI variant, right? I mean, it's turbo now, so it's already halfway there. So I get a big wing for it. Put my phone down for 1 second. I was just unplugging my OFT. I don't like to have it plugged in all the time because it drains the battery. But yeah, put a big wing on it, put the STI badge on it. That way it's like, in my opinion, a true STI. Love it. As you can tell, I'm kind of sticking with a silver and black theme. I low-key like it. I think it's underrated. Mage do, because I like more unique things. Like that shot. Yeah, like, you know, have the BRZ, STI. And then the big wing go up in the wall. 10 out of 10. I feel like I end up taking it to a shop though, because I don't like how noisy it is. I do feel like there's something wrong with it, but I'm a broke bitch, and this is my only. It's my daily, because that's a Granny 4-speed. Tops out at like 55 mile an hour. Love it though. Oh yeah. While I'm at it, screw it. Damn, that thing's already got some rust on it. What the hell? That is a T adapter splitter thingy that I use. It goes right off the oil feed. You can see that that hex-like one on the right there, the bottom right of it. That is actually, let's see if I can point to it, right there. Yeah, that one, the silver one. That is the factory oil sensor, oil pressure sensor, I believe, pressure switch. So I just tapped off where that was, and then bought this off eBay. Like I said, everything I buy is off eBay because it's cheap as shit. Cheap's not good though. Cheap is not high quality. I mean, look at this oil line routing. I could have went under that, but I will. And then this line did come with this kit, the turbo itself, which is super great because, again, I would have been screwed. I have, it's on this side. Yes, that blue AN fitting, that is the oil restrictor. To my knowledge, you do need that because without it, your turbo is just going to get over oiled. Then you're going to be burning oil, and then your car's going to be smoking, and then you're going to blow a head gasket, blah, 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 blah. But hopefully that was enough of an update. And hopefully I see y'all again in my next video. If I make one, I will, but I don't know when because I'm lazy as shit and work all the time. Kind of two things that don't go together. All right, peace out.